Okay, and John's filling this up.
Yep,
You may
very good.
begin.
Okay, well, a lot of you guys know that I bowl a lot. And today, for most of you who don't really do it a lot, I'm gonna kind of take you through something I learned from a professional coach, Andy Dirks, how to do the approach correctly. Like, see, for on the approach, there's 2 sets of dots and then the foul line. And if you're standing on the front row, you're gonna do something called a 3-step approach or a 4-step approach, where if you're left-handed, you would start with your right foot, and if you're left-handed, you would start with your left foot. So if you're right-handed, like me, when you start out, you would take your first step with your right foot. If you're left-handed, which presently I'm not, even though I'm naturally left-handed at everything else, you would start with your right foot. Kind of weird when you're not bowling alley trying to explain stuff, but then if you're from the back row, you would do a 5 or more step approach, which is what I do and what everybody does. Then on your then after if you're doing a 3-step approach, you would swing your arm right away. So it'd be like you would start out right away practically. Then a 4-step approach is kind of weird. You actually start on your right foot instead of. So if you're right-handed, you'd actually start with your right foot, which is wrong apparently. No, a lot of people do it. Then 5-step, you start with your left, and 6, back and forth. When you're holding the ball, you actually, whoa. Yeah, that was a bad picture. Well, pretty much the shoulder lower. Pretty much when you're holding the ball, you actually have like a little lean to it. So if you're right-handed, you would lean to the right a little bit. If you're left-handed, you would lean a little bit to the left. So when you swing it, the ball doesn't go everywhere, but where you want to. When you're holding the ball, you gotta kind of hold it directly at your side. Some people, for some odd reason, hold it up here, but you're actually supposed to hold it like down at your midsection. And bend your knees slightly when you're starting out. That was the 90-degree thing. Never take your eyes off target. You always gotta keep your eyes going down lane. Then when you're, how can I explain this? Pretty much when you're doing it, you gotta, if you're doing a 3-step, like I said, you would start out right away, throwing it. If you're 4-step, you would take 1 step, then bring your arm back and go into it. 5-step, you take 2 steps and then build into it. Explain unless you're really at the bowling alley, but I kind of got a video here of which button's the one that would play it. Could you play it on there?
Sure.
Because I'm just gonna. This is a professional, Sean Rash. See, if he does a 5-step, he started on his left, went to his right, took 2 steps, and then he slid on his opposite foot. Here. He's a pro, so if anything, if you ever had a chance, learn from them. But so that's pretty much how you do it. I'm nowhere near as good as him, but so if you want to learn anything, they got professional coaches. I learned from one who actually taught most of these professional bowlers, Andy Dirks. He actually runs Mount Mercy, the Mount Mercy bowling team here in Cedar Rapids, anyway, not here. And that's about it. Okay.